Hello there. My name is Bob West. I am the programming director for Radiobob USA. I call it Radiobob USA. It's Radiobob, but Radiobob USA because there's a Radiobob in Germany, and at some point I'm going to contact him. We're going to become best friends, and I'm going to start broadcasting there. But for right now, we're in the USA only, and this video is called "What Do I Need?" What do I need? And I need everything. Okay, so the reason why I'm doing this video in this style today to talk to you, the person that's watching it, is that I will eventually have already talked to you and you've asked, how can I help? Well, there's a lot of ways to help. And so I thought I'd try to go over them section by section and see how well I do on this particular iteration and maybe do one or two more later on down the line as things morph. But so I buy music, so I have to get music for people, and I pay for that music when I play it. So if 20 people listen to it, I have to pay royalties for those 20 people listening to it. So because of that, I need to gain sponsorships and people to donate. Now, a sponsorship does not mean like if Ford came along, they could run a Ford commercial on my radio station. That's not going to happen. So when you sponsor something, you sponsor a block of music or the ability for me to buy more music, or you're part of a show. Maybe you do like one show a month or something like that. And basically what you do is you sponsor the time around that to help pay for the music around that. You don't pay me, you pay for the music. We pay for helping other people by generating scholarship funds in the 501c3. But when people say, how can I help? How can I do something? Well, the way you can do something is, number one, you can always help me find people to be sponsors. Number two, if you're selling something and you want to help me out, but you're not sure how, tell me what it is that you're selling. So if it's something that we can ship across the USA or it's local, but I don't know what I can do for you, but what we can do for you is provide you with web space. We can put you in our marketplace. So we have a patron market where we ask that you have special offers for our patrons or discounts for our patrons, or you have an affiliate program which actually gives me like a couple of percentage points on your sale, and that helps pay for my music. See, and it pays for the station. And the benefit to you is that because you're sponsoring a show and you're in here, that I mention you, and then hundreds of people all week long are hearing about your service inside of our portal site, right? And so that's how they get there. So you can always be a vendor. You can help us out. Now, if you just like, hey, I just want to be an open sponsor or something like that, can I put my banner up on your front page, or can I put my banner up on your second page? Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, we can work something out, because what you're doing is you're helping me sponsor the music, or you're helping me help other people. And so I need people to do that. I need to create traffic, and I need to create buzz, and I need to do interviews, and I need to talk to people. So as a volunteer, as a podcaster, you could do your show on my station once a month, twice a month. Do you do a travel show? Do you do a cooking show? Do you do a show on space? What kind of show do you do? Shit, I don't care. Right? Just let me know what you do. If it helps people, if it helps them square out, if it gives them a future, if it gives them hope, then we're good. So I always need people to get involved. Because of that, I need people who are going to do remote work too. They can go out to a site. They could do a live broadcast. They could do an interview at a concert. They could get a couple of pictures. I could give them use my press pass. They could go to a show. So we need people to help do that. We need people to help get our name out there. So if you have a website and you're around the country and you're saying, well, you can't really sell anything for me locally, but I'm in this really spiritual place. I'm in New Orleans. A lot of people come to New Orleans, and what I'd like to do is advertise my hotel on your front page, but, I don't know what else I could do for that. And I go, well, you're asking an awful lot. What are you going to do for me, right? Are you going to be honest? So we call reciprocal linking. Anytime. This is anytime. Anybody wants to put our link up on their site, we'll put their link up on our site. It's just the way it works. We want to help you out. And maybe you can't do a lot for people over here in California because you're in Wisconsin or Florida or Maine or Texas or wherever it happens to be. So what? People are hurting in Texas too. They need to know about you. So there's no reason why you don't maybe want to become part of our business to business line, do a business to business sponsorship, be part of that email. You're here in Florida, somebody else is in California. I found out you two guys have something in common. You two people put something together, you start a new business, it saves the planet. You know, great for us, right? So we have business to business capabilities that we're doing too. Plus, we're going to eventually launch our 501c3 nonprofit, and we can make people all across the country part of that because we're going to be looking for people to assist those that request from us a way to survive, a way to balance, a way to get new certifications or get something you need to get some schooling or get some work. So there's a lot of ways that you can get involved, but here's the biggest one: become a patron. If you become a patron, here's the only thing that happens to you: you lose $10 out of your wallet this year, and maybe $10 next year. Maybe it goes up. I don't know. But anyway, you donate $10. But because you donate $10, you get the phone number. Because you donate $10, you get a way to contact me. And that means you get to complain. Because if you aren't putting in the work, you don't get to complain. See, if you get music for free and you don't like it, don't listen. But if you're getting music and you're paying for it, then you got a right to say, hey, that song's pretty slow. And I might listen to you. Here's the fun part. I give you my phone number, which means when we go to live DJing, which we will be doing, we're going to need people to call in. And so patrons get the privilege of calling into the shows. That's how you become the person that DJs and the person that calls in. So you can become a DJ, right? And you get like 40 of your best friends to become patrons. They all get the phone number and they get to call you, and you guys get to BS on the air and stuff like that. Record it, use it for a podcast, whatever. I don't care. The beauty is you get to play good music. Really good music. That's what centers around this whole thing. You get to play the good stuff. So as long as I can get enough people involved to volunteer, as long as I can get enough podcasters involved, as long as I can get people to do remote stuff, send me some pictures, send me some audio, right? Stuff like that. Then I can start bringing people in and talk about the Ren fairs in Ohio and Florida. And we can talk about the healing fairs, and we can talk about space camp, and we can talk about travel, we can talk about barbecue, and we can all talk together at the same time and have some fun. We can have some fun. That's how you can help me out, right? Is get involved. Do the work. Not a lot of crickets, not a lot of hard work. Just get involved. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Again, I'm Bob West, and listen to Radio Bob at radiobobusa.com. Thank you.